Welcome back to Mortal Kombat 1. This time we're going to be doing Smoke's Tower ending, and literally only because of the fact that he's also the first character on this tower this time. I'm going to do Smoke and then Janet Cage. So we're going to have two mirror matches in this tower. I just had to. I thought it would be hilarious.
Smoke. Janet Cage.
Weren't the barriers between timelines closed? Not between yours and mine.
Round one. Fight.
Okay, now first I need to make sure I do that. I'm trying to remember, did I do her cameo fatality? I'm gonna go ahead and set that there just in case. I really can't remember if I did or not. What the hell? I'm literally square, 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 circle. I was gonna do that one and it's not doing it. Square, square. Like, that was just really weird. Okay, then Shadow Blade. Okay, that goes up, so that's not good. Come on. There we go. And then smoke it. Haha! And I avoided his attack on that one too. Come on.
I am the hunter.
Round two. Fight.
Okay, it's R2. I keep hitting R1 to do the specials, and I'm not meaning to. Or not that I'm not meaning to. I kept thinking that was the correct way to do it. Come on. There we go. Alright, so right, left, down, square. Here we go. Phased and confused. Ooh, damn. Ooh. Oh. 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 Damn.
Fatality.
Brutal.
Smoke wins.
Oh, that was dope. I love how they're always improving on the fatalities in these games too. They're so good.
Cyrax.
Lucky for you, Kuai Liang's father took you in.
It didn't feel that way at the time.
Round one.
I do also really like that for this iteration of Reptile. They kind of combined him with the old, like classic Mortal Kombat game look of just being a green ninja, and he's also the he's kind of like the version from the 2021 movie, where he's actually just a giant reptile. Instead of combining him into being like a humanoid and a reptile like they did in MK9 and MKX.
Understudy.
Watch your back.
Round two. Fight.
And then they kind of did the same thing with that in MK11 in the crypt for that, since he does appear in the crypt. But They used the classic Mortal Kombat movie version of Reptile for that, so he's like the weird little dude. Oh, he did an overhead. Crap. Yeah, so I think I prefer the fact that they got him as the 2021 Mortal Kombat Reptile instead. Come on, I want my Piddle Blow. Do it. Do it.
You are prey.
Come on, just a couple more hits. Here, I live in blocks so he doesn't do full damage. There we go. There we go, nice.
Janet.
Oh yeah, we did see his. That's right, because I got it performed on me earlier. But I still wanted to do it myself.
Finish him.
All right, and then right, left, right, R1. Oh yeah, that's right. I did do hers because hers is just a simple uppercut.
Fatality. Smoke wins.
I just can't remember if I did hers or not, but yeah.
Raiden. Sector.
Honestly, I do think it's kind of lame that the cameo fatalities are basically like the...
I hope the Shirai Ryu
Hold
succeed.
on.
We will, with Kuai Liang as Grandmaster.
But yeah, like, I think it's kind of lame that the cameo fatalities are basically... Like, they had as much effort put into them as the
Round
classic fatalities from Mortal Kombat X and Mortal Kombat 11. Like, they literally just took... In those, they took the original fatalities, like the Sub-Zero head rip, or the Scorpion Toasty, and updated them with the better graphics and the increased gore. That's really all they did. They didn't change the animations or anything, and even some of them even literally just left skeletons, like in the original game, like just pure white skeletons. And that's kind of how I feel they did it with the cameo fatalities, is they put that same level of effort in.
Watch your back.
Round 2.
Granted, with a little more creativity because they had to actually create whole new fatalities. But like the length and the actual like brutality of them just seems to be on par with those classic updated fatalities. And I just think it's kind of sad. I feel like they easily could have given them some more detailed fatalities, especially since they didn't even bother adding these characters into the game properly. Like, God, I think this has been
Finish him.
the first time in a long time that like Sonya hasn't even been a playable character in a Mortal Kombat game. You know, because like, if I remember correctly, I think she was excluded from
Fatality.
3. I think. I don't know. Like I said, it's been so long since I actually looked into that.
Rain. Frost.
I'm gonna try to see if I can look at this real quick.
This is your last opportunity to withdraw.
Thank you, but no.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay, so it says she was in the original Mortal Kombat. She was a cameo in 2, but not an actual playable character, so just Mortal Kombat 1. So Mortal Kombat 3, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, Mortal Kombat 4, which I mean, I guess I shouldn't really be counting the Mortal Kombat Trilogy, really. So just Mortal Kombat 3, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, Mortal Kombat 4, Mortal Kombat Gold, Mortal Kombat Advance, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, Tournament Edition, Deception, and Unchained were all cameos, so we don't include those. She was an NPC in Shaolin Monks, Armageddon, which she was in, MK vs. DC Universe, MK9, MKX, MK Mobile, MK11. So yeah, she's been in like most of the games. And aside from 2 Tournament Edition, Deception, Unchained, Shaolin Monks, she's been playable in everything. So she has not been excluded from a Mortal Kombat game since Shaolin Monks. That's insane. Cutting her from the game, aside from just being a cameo fighter in this one. Like, I just think that's kind of lame that they did that to her. Although, in all fairness, I still think it's kind of dumb that they had even recast the multiple times they did, because they what was that? This Dana Lynn Barron was the voice of her in both MK vs. DCU and Mortal Kombat 9. And then they recast her with Trisha Helfer in MKX, which was actually, like, it wasn't like an upgrade or a downgrade. It was actually about level because they're both really good actresses. But then they replaced her with Ronda Rousey in Mortal Kombat 11, which I won't say she did a terrible job, but she didn't really fit. I think she should have been relegated to a skin, like the what's his name, Dimitri Vegas, or oh God, what was her name from the movie? Bridget Wilson from the original movie, Christopher Lambert for Raiden, Lyndon Ashby for Johnny Cage, so like the classic movie ones. She should have been relegated to a skin rather than being the actual voice. Now, I'm going to flip on that even and say that I think Megan Fox as Natara was actually okay. Because, for one thing, she's a side character anyway. And for another thing, Megan Fox, I think, is an overly hated actress. She's not terrible. She's good when she's given good material to work with, or when she's given a good director. I mean, Transformers, she was kind of like hit and miss. But that's mostly because of Michael Bay. And then, Transformers 2, it was even worse. Because, again, Michael Bay. The Turtles movies, again, Michael Bay.
Watch your back.
But,
Fight.
But Jennifer's Body, she was really good in that movie. Like, people had at one point, like, dismissed that movie as just... And then the marketing didn't help either, but people have just dismissed that as a movie for the boys to go see, so they could see some sexy Megan Fox and even some lesbian action with her and Amanda Seyfried. But that's not the point of the movie. It's actually like a lot more than that. You know, it's actually more like, because she's actually the victim in the movie, and it's a lot deeper than the marketing made it out to be, really. I can't really explain it, because as I said in the last video, I'm doing this at like friggin', now it's 3 o'clock in the morning, so I'm actually quite tired.
Smoke.
But I think I think people do Megan Fox dirty. I think she's a good actress.
This must be a bad dream. If only that were true.
And this is included as well. I think that Megan Fox is actually really good in this game.
Round
I mean, she's better than Ronda Rousey, that's for sure. And again, I don't think Ronda Rousey is necessarily bad. She isn't Sonya Blade. Like, she definitely should have had just a cameo skin. She should not have been the voice actress for Sonya. God damn, we just keep friggin' switching sides on each other. Ow. They both said the exact same frickin' line of dialogue. Ooh. Locked you, bitch. Suck a dick.
You got caged.
Watch your back.
Round 2. Fight.
Let's see what else are some of his other combos. left down square. Just do it again. But yeah, it's like when it comes to side characters, I think they can get away with doing guest actors like that, like with Megan Fox. But when it comes to the main characters, they need to be looking for good, like genuinely like good actors. And again, like Megan Fox's Natara, I think was actually good because again, she is a trained actress. Ronda Rousey, not so much. So I definitely think she should have just been relegated to a bonus skin.
Claim with no basis, in fact.
I think what they should eventually do, though, with this is they should actually try to get the new movie actors in as well. Like, if they're gonna do the old movies for the actors, they should actually bring the new ones in as well. So bring in like, I can't think of his freaking name. The guy that plays Raiden in the new one. He's the same guy that played what was it, Hogan in the Thor movies?
Not fun being hunted.
But then bring in God, what's his name? Is it Hiroyuki Sanada, the Scorpion? And then Louis Tan as Sub-Zero, Jessica McNamee as Sonya. Oh my god, what's his name? The guy that played Kano in that. Oh my god, he was so fucking good in that. No, imagine getting him as Kano in this game. That'd be so fun. Although, of course, Kano's not even an actual playable character. He's a cameo, but still. I think that'd be really cool to have the movie actors in this. Puppet Master. Completed classic tower with 5 different characters. Oh, okay.
Yang and I were working hard to build our new clan. But even with the help of his close friend Harumi, it was difficult.
Close friend
The
Harumi.
biggest problem was finding the right initiates. Then, one night, while walking outside Harumi's compound, I was attacked. I thought at first it was a Lin Kuei assassin, but his strikes were too uncertain, too angry. My attacker, it turns out, was a boy. Homeless and hungry, his assault was born of desperation. He needed money so that he could eat. It was like looking at myself 15 years ago. I would have ended up just like him if the Lin Kuei hadn't taken me in. So I took the boy to Kuai Liang, who also appreciated his fire.
Tell me
We
that's
made him our first
Hanzo.
initiate. The boy's name?
Yep.
Hanzo Hasashi.
I knew it. So that's how they're trying to set up Hanzo, is that he actually joins the Shirai Ryu rather than being born into it. And I guess he's going to maybe take over the Scorpion persona from Kuai Liang. I do think that was like one of the weirdest choices that they'd made for this game. Holy shit. Wow. That's a lot of points. But yeah, it's like, because I thought that was kind of a weird choice to have Bihan and Kuai Liang like as like separately playable characters in the game as like either Sub-Zero, and not having Bihan as Noob, you know? Like I thought that was weird, but then it's even weirder that Kuai Liang is Scorpion. Like I don't know why they did that. I'm not against it, it's just weird. Especially if they are going to bring Hanzo in. Like, what's he supposed to do? Like, you can't really kill off Kuai Liang and then have Hanzo take up the Scorpion mantle. But now that Kuai Liang's using fire, because Bihan's still using ice, and Kuai's already trained with fire, he can't really switch to Sub-Zero. So I don't really know how they're gonna do that. So like I think that on paper it's not a bad idea. It's just gonna be really messy trying to execute it. But anyway, I think that's gonna be my last Mortal Kombat video for this evening. Because like I said, I'm very tired and I want to try to get some other games started up as well. I want to get some other games recorded. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like and comment. Subscribe if you haven't already. And be sure to ring the bell to be notified of when I upload a new video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then.